This is the CAD Basics tutorial and can be found in the Carlson help. We're going to use the toolbar first to switch to the survey module of Carlson. Commands can be accessed from menus, typed in at the command line, or picked from the toolbars. Here I'm going to pick Enter Deed Description from the menu. You can see the key in is at the bottom. It's PDD. I'll key that in and hit the Enter key, and here comes the dialog box. So that's just another way to get in there. Here's another one from the toolbar. Layers and freezing and thawing and visibility is a very important concept. I pick something and it disappears from view. That means it's, in this case, frozen. If I hit the Enter key again, it'll come back up and run it again for me. If I use the right click with the mouse, I'm going to get the ability to repeat the last command or recent commands and a number of other options. Now let's use Z for zoom and take a look at the command prompts. There's lots of options here. I can zoom by just scrolling in and out with the mouse button, but let's use W for window. And we're going to go ahead and just select an area we want to zoom to. I can scroll back out, scroll back in. There's different ways of doing most things in CAD. Now let's try undoing this. Undo zooms to the last zoom. If I hit the Enter key, undo again. If I type redo, it rezooms or redoes the prior zoom. Let's draw a couple of things here. Let's draw a polyline, and then I'm going to type move and pick it, and now I can pick where I want it to start from and end from, and I've moved it. Another way to do things is to just click the item, and then these grips are able to be grabbed, and you can drag the item around. There's a lot of ways to modify things. Let's draw a couple of other lines. And then let's do the move command again. Now you can select by crossing. You can see that it's dashed when I do that. That gets everything that it crosses. Or you can do move and select by a window, and then only things that are in the window. You can see I overlapped the other one, but it only selected the one that was completely in the window. I can continue selecting if I miss things that I wanted. I can remove things from the selection by typing remove here and selecting the one I didn't want, and then I can move them. Let's look at the concept of layers. This is important. Colors, line types, all kinds of things are set by layers. If I select on the color, I can change it. If I select on other properties, I can change them here. I can freeze things here. I can click on the freeze on a few items. You'll see things disappear from the screen as I do that. I can issue this command by just pressing the Enter key again like I did before. Also important, to get out of commands, you can press the Escape key. Now more and more things are disappearing from my screen. Again, I can use the layer freeze button to freeze layers as well. There's also a drop list that allows me to access some of the same things quickly, and I've restored the layers that I froze. Again, you can type layer from the command line. So there's a lot of different ways to issue each command, and you'll have to get used to that as you start using CAD. Now I've switched the current layer to existing, and everything I draw now will show up on the existing layer. I'm panning around by just holding down the middle mouse button and moving around. Finally, if you're looking for a command, we have a command search on the help menu. And you can just start typing things about that command. Here I've typed zoom, and it filters down to all the commands that have zoom in them. If I see the one I want, I can click on it and then click run, and it issues the command and zooms, in this case, to the extents of the information. That's the CAD Basics tutorial. To get to it, from the help menu, select the Carlson manual. Then look down towards the bottom. You'll see tutorials. If you pick the plus, that'll cascade all the tutorials out. It's the first one.